of 6 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Wyoming has really gone cold here in the latter stages of this first half. 1 for 7 from downtown, including Leonard Washington's 1 for 4. Active defense by Washington knocks it out of bounds. See on the bottom right of our scoreboard, the possession arrow favoring UNLV. Riley Grabo checks in for Larry Chiat. Marshall backing down Adams. Lost it, regains it, and UNLV will reset. Birch draws the foul.
They are doing Wyoming exactly what Larry Chiat wanted. He wanted his guys to stunt at the guy in the low post until he dribbles. And then when he dribbles, you got to go after him. That's what Gilmore did there. Unfortunately, he fouled him.
Kim Birch, a 70% free throw shooter, misses the first. Time now for our Sonic stat pack as we get you up to date. 6 turnovers already for UNLV.
Well, that's why Wyoming has taken 6 more shots than UNLV, which obviously is a big statistic. 1 for 7 from three-point line. They haven't been real good threes. The question is, can UNLV keep this defensive pressure on the half court like they've done for the last 7 or 8 minutes? Justin Hawkins really changed this game around when he came in with his pressure.
That's a great point, Coach. Gilmore with 10 on the shot clock. Over to Washington. He shot a bunch tonight. Yeah, here's one more.
I'm amazed. I gotta be honest with you.
He's 1 for 5 from downtown.
It's a lot of shots for a 20% shooter.
Birch inside, left hand. Can't get it to drop. And now the referees converging.
I thought that was Wyoming's ball.
And it is. It goes to the Cowboys with 5:18 to go in the first.
Yeah, that was one Larry Chiat was not letting go. He got pushed in the back, too. Yeah, that was off Ken Birch. Could have been a foul on Ken Birch.
Coach, at what time does Larry Chiat say to Leonard Washington, hey, why don't you pass the ball a little bit from the outside?
Larry Chiat knows his team much better than me. He's 15-2. If it was me, I would have done it a long time ago. But I had to qualify by saying he's a tremendous basketball coach.
And it's no disrespect to Washington. In fact, talking to Dave Rice this morning, he called Washington the most versatile player in the Mountain West.
He leads them in 3 categories, and he's second in the other category. And that's the other category is assists.
Adams drives, draws a foul with 5 on the shot clock.
See, UNLV can afford to be aggressive. They only have 3 team fouls the entire half. And one thing about Wyoming, they have made 90 more free throws than their opponents have attempted this year. That's a huge number. Tonight, not much. Not much. 0.
Nance Jr. turnaround, tough shot, and he draws the foul. They're going to get Anthony Bennett for that one. First foul on the freshman.
I think one of the things that people are concerned about with Anthony Bennett is his defensive ability. And as a freshman, a lot of times your offense is ahead of your defense because you're just not used to guarding guys this good and this athletic. He's really got to work on that part of his game.
For the first 17 games of the season, Bennett was in double figures scoring, but the last 2, he's only scored 9 points against both San Diego State and Colorado State.
You know, the UNLV radio station asked me about that before. People have tape on him now. And now he's got to make the first step as a freshman is come in and play good. The second step is when all these great coaches get tape, you got to make the next adjustment. That's where he is right now in his development.
He's got the ball on the baseline, and he draws the foul. Washington thought it was all ball.
What I would say is Get down on that box. You're a good three-point shooter, no question. Get down on that box and wreak some havoc and then step out. Be an inside-out player rather than an outside-in player. You'd be surprised how much better you'll play.
6'8", 240 from Brampton, Ontario. Played at nearby Findlay Prep, and he's second in the league in scoring behind Michael Lyons at Air Force.
And he's fifth in rebounding, so I mean, there's no question he's one of the... I had him as the top freshman in the country. He's made a little bit of a slide recently. He's still, if he's not one, he's two. That Ben McLemore in Kansas has now picked it up a little bit, so Bennett's got to get it rolling again.
Seven different UNLV players have scored tonight. Only 3 Cowboys have scored for Larry Shyatt. Nance Jr. hands off for Adams. He'll reset the Wyoming offense. Gilmore inside. Washington flies in for the finish. The way he's shooting outside.
Go in there a little bit. But you know what? One thing he's doing is he's trying to drag Ken Birch outside, who's the shot blocker, and leave Bennett inside, who's not a good defender, to have to defend the basket. But he's got to make some shots.
Bennett 3, no. Washington rips down the rebound.
I didn't realize it. I've seen Washington a lot. I didn't realize he got up like that.
He's got 7 points and 4 rebounds. Graybo comes and gets it. Nance Jr. on the perimeter, and now Adams. 7 on the shot clock. Typical Wyoming possession. Nance Jr. jumper. Too much on that one. Birch with the board. Anthony Marshall, the senior, having a fantastic season, leads them out in the West, averaging just under 6 assists per game, but he can shoot it too. Another 3 for Marshall.
You know, they really are daring Anthony Marshall to shoot. Now that he's made 3, I think Gilmore's got to put a little bit more heat on him. They tested him, and he is passing the test right now. Got to put a little more heat on him.
3 for 3 tonight. How about this, Coach? In his career, coming into this season, Marshall was a 20% three-point shooter. This season, he leads the team at 40%, and that number's going up so far tonight. Gilmore gets the roll. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. UNLV's lead is 6. And a foul called on Gilmore. Larry Shyatt does not like it.
Well, one thing I can tell you, you better box out Leonard Washington. Here he comes. Woohoo!